Hello, and welcome to our first official meeting and the kickoff to our project of implementing process improvement for our company, Infotech Entertainment. My name is Grace Simon, and I will be your project manager. To begin, we will go over the agenda for this meeting. First, we will very briefly go over the company overview and goal. Then we will assess the problem statement, followed by the identification of our shareholders. Next, we will go over the proposed solution to the problem. Then we will look at our timeline for the project. Next, we'll go over the communication plan. And finally, we'll close out the meeting with any questions you may have. Okay, let us begin with the overview and the company goal. Infotech Entertainment has been in business for 20 years. The founder, Darnell Bennett, sought to achieve the company goal of creating upscale events and supplying people with creative musical mixes for all to enjoy. Today, the DJ industry has become very saturated, so much so that the professional DJ has to seek other ways of marketing themselves or reaching out to other target markets. Having served in schools for predominantly Asian and Latin markets, Darnell decided to expand his music selections and mixes to reach the international markets. But he found that his decision to expand his market led to the increase in music selections, which leads us right to our problem statement. How will music selections be chosen for a set event, given the target market expansion? Now let's take a look at our stakeholders. Who are our stakeholders? Our clients, or the host of the event, the guests of the event, the disc jockey, who in our case would be DJ Infotech, the owner of the building where the event is located, and lastly, the employees of Infotech Entertainment. These may include partners or anybody who decides to connect with DJ Infotech for a particular event. In the next few slides, we will discuss the proposed solution to the problem. To begin, we'll send out a survey to the clients, identifying the age of the guests, the theme of the event, the culture of the guests, in other words, where the guests may originate from, the client's special requests, and the client's favorite genres of music. Next, we'll move to our research and development. And in this section, we'll utilize music pools in order to download music. We'll also utilize Amazon Music and Apple Music via iTunes, which would be a great way to um, get music from all over the world. Next, we'll set up a meeting with the client, and in this meeting, we will gain approval of the music selections and discuss any other requests the client may have of the DJ, which may include whether he will MC the event or talk over the microphone, and also determine the sound and lighting package. Now, this will come into play as we identify the size of the room and also decipher whether they want any lights during the event. Our next step will involve the actual event in which the DJ will provide the music. At this time, he'll receive his payment and he will play the music and entertain the guests. Next, the DJ will evaluate the crowd's response, and this will take place during the event. He'll do so by observing the crowd, whether they sit down or dance more or interact more with the DJ, crowd response. And then throughout the event, he may ask the crowd if they're enjoying themselves in DJ fashion. And then he'll give out business cards per request. Guests may approach him and inquire of business cards in order to utilize him for any upcoming events they may have. After the event, we'll send out another survey to the client via email, phone call, or traditional mail, depending on which one is convenient. And in this survey, we'll receive feedback on the event and music selections. And this will be followed by an evaluation of the event overall. And in this evaluation, we'll check for the quality and satisfaction of the client, increase in bookings, increase in referrals, productivity, increase in costs, and lastly, an increase in gross margin. Next, we'll take a look at the timeline in which the project will take place. We begin with day one, where we, which is actually today, kick off the project. We'll send out the initial survey for the client on day two. Once we decide that we will do the event. On day four, we'll do the research and development using the initial survey from the client. That will take several days. And on day 7, we'll meet with the client. Day 8 will be the day of the event. And day 9, we'll do the evaluation of the event. On day 10, do the survey that'll be sent out for the event satisfaction. And on day 14, we will do the final checkpoint for the whole project evaluation and close out the project. Communication plan. Our method of communication amongst one another, as well as our clients, will include email correspondence, video or phone conference calls, traditional mail in the form of a letter, business cards, and surveys. This concludes our slides, and at this time, I will open the floor for any questions that you may have. This concludes our meeting. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.